Hills.
Taken. Didn't quite get hold of it. Washington Sundar was there right on the edge of the circle. Wicket for Deepak Chahar.
And he go for a big shot. Well, not so smart shot selection. Deepak Chahar gets a wicket.
Washington Sundar. Not a lot of experience for Reza Hendricks either. He's 30 years old though. He's had to bide it. And first runs.
It's easy. It's always good to get out the mark. Any form of the game.
But he'll hit the gap. That's all you need on this outfield. It's a good one.
Yeah, it's really good for Quinton de Kock. A little bit of width.
I think he might have got away with it. He found the field red cover. It's more the pace and the length that he bowls. He's not a classical off spinner. Not like 6 of the first over, 6 for no loss. There's another day.
I think the tight approach.
There you are. There.
Pitches and it nips away as it lands. Beats that outside edge. Good seam presentation. Good move.
Oh, just drifted onto the onside. And we'll go to the boundary for 4. Reza Hendricks would have been saying, give me one on the pads after those 2 outside off. He got it.
Fine leg was up.
The edge. Flies for 4. This is more in control shot. And look at this outfield. Krunal Pandya's not a bad fielder. He's got no chance. Now through the onside. Welcome, Navdeep Saini. We've been talking about 3 for 17. Well, he's none for 12 after 3. Right, Chahar. And he'll find the gap again. You're right, Polly. I don't think he's had an off-season at all.
Yeah, he's looking really good as Quinton de Kock. Either he hasn't had off-season or he's up.
It's doesn't really count for much, I think, this home record now, because a lot of overseas players play so much in India. The tracks tend to be fairly sterile, so...
Hills.
Taken. Didn't quite get hold of it. Washington Sundar was there right on...
Well, not so smart shot selection. Deepak Chahar gets a wicket. 1. And Reza Hendricks has gone for 6.
Boomer. Is that a wicket? Is that a wicket? No, just evades Virat Kohli. Good effort running back. They kept everyone interested. He's done that all through the innings. Lovely tries right through the innings that we've seen from him.
Yeah, initially India bowled with a little bit of width to him and he was able to free his arms, but this... What a shot! Pick up pull, there it is for Temba Bavuma. That back of a leg, short pitch delivery from Hardik Pandya and it disappeared over square leg.
This is how the game has...
And there it is. He's the man in form. He loves this format. He's hard to keep quiet.
And he finds very important. Temba Bavuma has played a lot of cricket.
Oh, just a little fumble. That's enough to go through for a second. And then a third. Always run the first run quickly. You never know what it leads to.
But if you get a ball like that, smash it for a boundary yourself.
Yes, this obsession with bowling in his own half of the pitch is... Finds the gap again. Another boundary. He's been away from international cricket since the World Cup. He's bowling like he's been away. And fielder will fall short of him. Always that uncertainty, isn't it? Do I go for it? Do I save the boundary? And that's what's...
He should be able to get a couple, maybe just one. What an innings this has been for South Africa. I'll look.
Oh, what a catch! Oh, what a catch! You want to see this as many times as you want and not get bored. That is brilliant. Right in front of us, you could see it live. You just got the feeling he might be a foot behind, but he covered ground beautifully. Oh, that's a catch.
He's fine. There's no ball. Dive. Last minute dive. And he gets it in the left hand. Marvellous. Absolutely marvellous. It's 88 for 2.
Yeah, Newman. Growing reputation. Good ball.
What an over this is turning out to be for India. Just 1 run so far. An outstanding catch this from the captain. Slower delivery. And look at that. Last minute stretching his left hand out. Magnificent. And then also when he landed with the back of the palm. Never easy.
In the air and taken. An easy cotton ball. And it's another wicket to India. And it's Bandadusan.
Just the second ball that Spira. What happened here? Yeah, just turned a shade, trying to push it towards mid-on for a
A bit of work off his own bowling as well. He had to make a few yards to his left-hand side, avoid Temba Bavuma. But Van der Distance.
David Miller. Nearly eluded him. And what a shot, though.
Might have been close through the line.
I think that is something which he's been working on, Polly and Sanjay. When you look at him in Test match cricket, he bowls much slower. The call is true and should easily make it because it was in the gap. And Ravindra Jadeja into out. And it goes the distance.
Change of speed, just 82 kilometers per hour. He gave a little bit of air, did Washington Sundar, and it cost him. Miller smiling. He was looking for it.
Does he hit the gap? No, he doesn't. Good stop. Just eats up the ground, doesn't he, in the deep there? Just eats up the ground, this Jadeja. No timing. Easy catch. May not be the worst thing to happen for South Africa. He's played his part as Bavuma when they needed to get someone to get a move on.
It's a knuckleball, not easy to pick, and had to fetch it a long way outside the line of off stump. And this man underneath the catch is not going to drop it.
Good skill from Chaha. Temba Bavuma on debut, 49. South Africa 126.
Another very good over for India. This run's not on that ball. Again, the slow one's done it. Miller was the one who had to take them home. It's not going to be today.
And we saw the change-ups previous over from Chaha. Hardik Pandya doing
18 of 15, it's 129 for 5. Ball 2.
Full of length. You've got to mix it up as a bowler. Keep the batsman guessing.
Well, Shamsuddin. There's been a lot of intent, lots of shots played in anger, none of them off the middle of the bat. Excellent over, absolutely top-class over. 4 runs came from it. Couple of the drought here, South Africa. They don't. It's been an extraordinary last 4 overs. Excellent over from Deepak Chahar and a very good one from Hardik Pandya. I think they need to find the plumber who's closed the tap. Change the washer, open it.
And the skill from India has been good. Lots of change of pace into the surface, mixing it up with good Yorks.
7 at the death. Right, he's got hold of that all right. Where is that ball gone? Oh, 6 that they needed it so badly. Should only be 1. Throws on its way very quickly. Well done. Excellent again. Looking for a second. They'll get it.
Not very often you get to Jadeja. Just slow down.
Here's the last. Right, he connects with that one. There it goes into the stand. It's not a bad way to finish for South Africa. 16 of the last over, 149.
Yeah, positive finish for South Africa. 2 over the rope in the last over. That total of 100.
That's the first wide of the match. Harsha Bhogle was talking a little while earlier about how India was so good with their extras, no wides, no balls. First wide.
You're being talked about as the best young fast bowler in the world, and then suddenly another person comes up and he takes the spotlight. What Rabada is going to be looking at. He certainly is going to be spurred on by that comparison.
Just about gets there in the nick of time. The umpires will have a look at the body, but it was anywhere close to the rope or touching the rope.
Well, if the ball's well within the line of play, which it is, he's touching the rope at the moment. It's going to be touch and go, might be a boundary. The hard work. When the fielder's done all the hard work by keeping the ball within the field of play and he's touched the boundary cushions, he's being penalised for that.
So what do you think we should do? Penalise the boundary cushion?
If the ball's within the field of play, even if the fielder's touched the boundary cushions, don't punish the boundary cushions. Just don't give it a boundary.
And that's Rohit Sharma for you. And again, I'm looking at the screen where we get the speeds of balls, and that one a little slow, 140, but what a shot.
I think the ball went off the bat quicker than it came onto the bat.
Of the upper body. There you go again. So repeat, this time a lot squarer. Rohit Sharma is on the move.
So he's used that angle. See, it's angled into him. The timing on it. The timing. Oh. Power and elegance. What a deadly combination.
Rabada. So we've got real pace, searing pace from both ends. And that's Shikhar Dhawan with his cover drive. So India counter-attacking pace with power. Take another ball. It's gone very fine. The crowd is happy. At the moment, the two Indian
first up and a cracking good shot on the up. The bowler is forced to change his line and length. This one to end of the bat. A little fortunate this time around, but the first boundary was glorious.
It's a very good shot, that, and that's good fielding. And again, he was ensuring that he wasn't in touch with that rope when the ball was close to him. The umpires again will have a look.
Okay, again. He's not touching, he's touching. Another one, there'll be signal for contact. Left leg in contact with the ball, right leg touching the boundary cushion.
Big shout for leg before. And Rohit Sharma almost walks before the finger is raised.
And you can see he's missed a straight one. He was going to where the ball hit the batsman. 12, 2 sixes in that, 33 for 1.
Virat Kohli.
The batting average does.
Oh, good shot. Just like that.
Yeah, forget about the facts and figures. Just look at that shot. That shows he's a class player. I'm sure when he does look at those stats, he'll lovely that time.
Oh, he finds the gap. Have you seen two more easily stroke boundaries than these?
Yeah, it just shows his power as the plane comes flying over the ground. It's not the roar of the crowd. It could be on the offside. Gets into such a strong position. And that's off the middle of the bat. Opens the face. Placement's good.
Virat's a bit like that. Well, goal. Right, has they taken the inside edge?
No, says Anil Chaudhary.
Well, Quinny's the captain. He can send it upstairs if he wants. If he really believes. He's thrown the ball up in the air. Is he going to ask for it?
Here's something interesting. I don't think they appeal for the LBW at all, so should they keep their review?
Couple of shimmies and it's over the top. Beautifully struck by the captain.
The new ball comes on very nicely to the bat and Virat Kohli realizes that. Maintains good balance though, going through with the shot. Delightful shot to watch. Will sail away.
These kind of shots, Virat Kohli. And that's why it's so special. A 6 and off strike.
Faster they come, the faster they go. Opening the face of the bat.
From teams. This time it's Shikhar Dhawan. Over the bowler, one bounce into the fence.
Yeah, all too easy for India, finding their rhythm, their pace. And with the experience and class they have in their lineup, you feel it's going to be very manageable for them. Seen some wonderful stroke play from Virat Kohli and
Slog swept. And that's into the crowd. A 6 to finish the over. It's 89 for 1.
He played the last 2 games of the series, Shikhar Dhawan, for match practice. And he hit it.
to experienced men. Crease here, Kohli. That's tucked away leg side. Definitely 2. And Babuma does well.
So wristy and so elegant is Virat Kohli. No margin for a header. Just back for leg. Works it away beautiful again.
That's hit hard and a brilliant catch. What a catch. David Miller, one-handed effort. Flung himself to his right.
Full stretch to his right, David Miller. Let's not underestimate how hard Shikhar Dhawan hit that one as well. Initially, I thought easy boundary. Look at this. Oh, you little beauty.
That's taken a blinder. Unbelievable. You can see the reaction of Virat Kohli and Shikhar Dhawan. Shikhar Dhawan playing a good innings of 40. It's 94 for 2.
Number 4. What do we expect from him today? And a lot of talk about him, about how he goes about it. But here's another look at this piece of athletic catching from David Miller.
Seen a couple of stunners. This was the better one from Virat Kohli.
Good fielding. South Africa Obviously not in a strong position, but there was that South African spark in the field. Just a little while earlier, David Miller pulling this off. And when I see this, just to the extent that people from the opposition as well, look at Virat Kohli. Shikhar Dhawan had a big smile on his face when he left. So when players see it in the field, or this kind of exceptional event in the field, even if the player is from the opposition, you can see the appreciation, the admiration for that player. So this is what this kind of stuff does to players. We're back by that catch.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyone who's played the game knows how challenging that catch is. Chances of taking those very limited. Requires brilliance from Miller.
He's not very quick on his feet. He's a little bit heavy. Look at him. He's a little bit heavy. To maintain that average, he's in the form of his life. Well, he's been in the form of his life for the last... Got shots all around the dial. Looking for two. They'll get it quite comfortably.
Excellent work from Rishabh Pant. Little things that can give you a bit of confidence. Tucked away leg side, runs hard. And there's the try.
So much talk about his approach. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. He's picked the field up. Wasn't the greatest of delivery. There was just that one fielder inside the circle on the leg side, behind square, and he's picked that fielder to perfection. He was one of those guys who actually talked about shot selection.
See a problem in the shot selection, just execution. It was a drag down. Really could have hit it anywhere. Just hit it at a catchable height. Short, fine leg, peck required, didn't miss out, and boy, you feel this up for three.
The Shreyas Iyer comes in now, and they're not too concerned about the left-hand, right-hand combination. They had the option. They were obsessed with it. You have somebody like... Maiden wicket for fortune with that one of Rishabh Pant on the leg side. As Shreyas Iyer comes in, the ball. Team. It's off the mark. Fortino is gone. It's 105 for 3. As always, Virat Kohli there. So often does. So he's till the end. As Nokia comes in. Beautiful shot. This is a man in recent form. Good fielding. Fielding has been outstanding from South Africa in the deep especially.
Body on the line with a big dive and hauls it in. An important phase for India. Start putting in consistent performances. Edged and four. Maybe there should have been a slip. South Africa need wickets. Nokia, the young man.
Deliberately played by Shreyas Iyer. You can see that. He knows there is no slip in place. He's opened the face of the bat quite deliberately. Used...
Yeah, I'm always looking at Rishabh Pant's grounding when he's playing shots. That front foot has a tendency, or the right ankle has a tendency of just collapsing every time he plays the shot. That's his style. A lot of talk about that fine line between fearless and another cracking shot. Pace taken off, should be a couple of runs. Moves on to 43.
Magnificent to watch. Really simple technique, controlled. Knows he's...
It's an interesting outing for Nokia. Quick bowler. The reputation coming into this game, went for 13 in his first.
Yeah, he's a young man. He's missed a lot of cricket through injury. He's got lots of pace, Nokia, and this will be good. That'll come in time. So, good pace. End of the over, 115 for 3.
Score comparison also tells you a bit of a story. The choked South Africa. Just want to throw out a point of discussion. We see innings getting bred into international cricket through T20 cricket, white ball cricket.
That is the format that teams seem to blood a lot of youngsters, and I think that's because really at international level it's the one day and the test format seems to take priority at international level. T20 being largely a domestic based game. We see all these, well, the IPL and various other 2020 leagues around the world to see how they go and grow.
It's not so much that they believe that this is the format for them or this is the format that they'll excel in, because you would think it's a lot tougher for somebody like Nokia. 114 that today, T20 cricket, not easy. The fast bowlers. Safe run in the end. Saini as well, O'Shane Thomas. So I guess it's just a convenient way to breed these. So very good over from the left-arm spinner. 120 for 3.
Klugwayo. He's called for 2. He'll get 4. There's just such purity in his stroke play. He won't change his positions. He won't change his shape. He'll just play exactly the same way. Is Virat Kohli. Gets 50. Just 40 balls. As always, a pleasure.
Use of the feet, just picks the gap. Just 40 deliveries at the moment.
Another boundary. He's taking India home now. At the start of this over, you'd have thought that India were going to walk it, and South Africa was still ahead. At the same point, it tells you. Yeah.
A shimmy, and then just easing it. And the way it sped to the boundary.
Just run a ball now. 21 of 21. It's been a powerful display for India. Good in the field. That's obviously who her favourite player is. Shreyas Iyer is in this side ahead of Manish Pandey. Had a very good tour of the West Indies. It's a good partnership there. With him and Shikhar Dhawan. Kohli himself, 56. Just look at all these shots. There's not a single shot where he's changed his shape. Oh, he's called for 2. Nah, he won't get them. 8, you'd imagine. Oh, that was just a flick. Brilliant.
He said 19 required from 8. Sliding down the leg side. Not that bad a delivery, but just whipped away.
Yep, just dismissive of one of the premier bowlers in world cricket.
What I heard Virat Kohli say between overs. I think I might have a go at him. Now 12 of 11. Don't want to have 8, 9 to go in the last.
In terms of T20 cricket, he's given a good account of himself.
You know, sometimes, if you don't get a boundary in the last couple of overs, these games can get very close. A dot ball here and there. Now it's 11 of 10, so it's still well within control. 10 of 9.
Make a mistake. There you go. Brilliant timing once again from Virat Kohli.
I think that's what he was telling Shreyas Iyer between overs. At the first chance, I'll have a go in this over. And he's picked this one as well. It's not a huge hit. It's just a shimmy. And then he's timed the ball, and he's timed it superbly. Call for 2, he won't get it, so just a single. Sumptuous shots. Now 1 boundary away, India. Is that it? Is it? That's it. India coast home with an over left. Excellent shot from Shreyas Iyer to finish it off. India always ahead in this run.
Likes to be, he's done the job, he's got his team over the line. It was a bit of a canter, to be honest, for India. They were never really under too much pressure. I know they finished at the 19th.
So did Saini actually, except for that expensive last over. India's unit bowled really well, and that set it up for the batsmen to take them home.
The boy lived as well but away from the alchemist. The snake fought frantically, making hissing sound that shattered the silence of the desert. It was a cobra whose venom could kill a person in a minute. Watch out for his venom, the boy said, but even thought the alchemist had put his hand in the hole and had surely already been bitten. His expression was calm. The alchemist is 200 years old. The Englishman had told him he must know how to deal with the snake in the desert. The boy watched as his companion went to his horse and withdraw a scimitar. With its blade, he drew a circle in his hand, and then he placed the snake in it. This serpent relaxed immediately. "Not to worry," said the alchemist. He wouldn't leave the circle. You found life in the desert, the omen that's I needed. Why was that so important? Because the pyramids are surrounded by the desert. The boy didn't want to talk about the pyramid. His heart was heavy. Pyramids are surrounded by the desert. The boy didn't want to talk about the pyramid. His heart was heavy. And he had been melancholy since the previous night. To continue his search for the treasure meant that he had to abandon Fatima. "I am going to guide you across the desert," the alchemist said. "I want to stay at the oasis," the boy answered. "I have found Fatima, and as far as I am concerned, she worth more than treasure. Fatima is a woman of desert," said the alchemist. "She knows that men have to go away in order to return, and she already has her treasure. It's you. Now she expects that you will find what you are looking." "Well, what if I decided to stay? Let me tell you what will happen. You will be counselor of the oasis. You have enough gold to buy many sheep and many camels. You will marry Fatima, and you both be happy for a year. You will love the desert, and you will get to know every one of the 50,000 palms. You will watch them as they grow, demonstrating how the world is always changing. And you will get better and better at the understanding omens, because the desert is the best teacher there is. Sometime during the second year, you will remember about the treasure. The omen will begin insisting me to speak of it. You will try to ignore them. You will use your knowledge for the welfare of the oasis and its inhabitants. The tribal chieftain will appreciate what you do, and your camel will bring you wealth and power. During the third year, the omen will continue to speak of your treasure and your destiny. You will walk around around